Welcome to Sensual Sequence Contents, home of romance and sensual life stories received and shared. I never expected my life to change so dramatically when my mom married Martin's dad. At 18, I found myself living with my new stepbrother, and the transition was anything but smooth. Martin was quiet and reserved, and I felt a mix of curiosity and apprehension about sharing a home with him. The awkwardness of our new family dynamic hung in the air, making every interaction feel charged with unspoken tension. In the beginning, we avoided each other as much as possible. I would retreat to my room after dinner, and he would disappear into his. But as the days turned into weeks, I began to notice little things about him. The way he helped our parents with chores, his dry sense of humor that would occasionally break through his stoic demeanor, and how he always seemed to know when I needed space or a distraction. One rainy afternoon, I sat in the living room, sketching in my notebook. I was lost in my art when I heard soft footsteps approaching. Looking up, I saw Martin standing there, his hands shoved deep into his pockets, looking a bit unsure of himself. "Hey," he said, glancing at my drawings. "What are you working on?" I hesitated for a moment, unsure if I wanted to share my art with him. But something about his genuine curiosity made me nod. "Just some sketches. Do you want to see?" He stepped closer, peering over my shoulder as I flipped through the pages. I could feel the warmth of his presence, and for the first time I felt a spark of connection. We began talking about art, and I discovered his passion for photography. Our conversation flowed easily, and I found myself laughing at his jokes, feeling a sense of ease that had been absent before. As the weeks passed, we spent more time together. Late-night conversations about our dreams and fears became our refuge, allowing us to confide in each other about the struggles we faced in this new family arrangement. Beneath Martin's guarded exterior, I found someone kind-hearted and thoughtful, someone who understood my feelings of displacement better than anyone else. One evening, while working on a school project together, the atmosphere shifted. We were sitting on the floor of my room, surrounded by books and papers, when I caught him looking at me. There was something in his gaze that made my heart race, a mix of curiosity and something deeper. "Lily," he said softly, breaking the silence, "can I ask you something?" "Sure," I replied, my voice barely above a whisper. "Do you ever feel, I don't know, confused about all of this?" He gestured vaguely, indicating our new family dynamic. "About us?" His question hung in the air, heavy and unspoken for too long. A rush of emotions surged through me. I nodded slowly, my heart pounding. "Yeah, I do. It's all so new and strange." He moved a little closer, the space between us shrinking. "I've been thinking about it a lot," he admitted, his voice low. "About how we're supposed to act around each other." Before I could respond, he leaned in. His lips met mine in a tentative kiss, soft, uncertain, yet filled with something neither of us had words for. My breath hitched as the warmth of him sank into me, and for a fleeting moment, the world disappeared. It wasn't planned. It wasn't logical, but it felt inevitable. As we pulled away, reality crashed over me like a cold wave. We had crossed a line I never thought we would, and the weight of that choice settled heavily on my shoulders. And yet, beneath the fear and confusion, I felt something else, a sense of liberation. I had spent so much time guarding myself, drowning in uncertainty, that I had forgotten what it felt like to truly connect with someone. In the days that followed, we faced the reality of our feelings. I found myself questioning what this meant for our relationship and how it would affect our families. The fear of judgment, of consequences, loomed over us. But the bond we had formed was something I wasn't ready to let go of. What would you do if your world fell apart? How would you move forward? Let me know in the comments. And if this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more.